There's a line in Outlast that most people brush off as just another creepy bit of Asylum rambling. A variant looks at Miles and quietly asks, "How do you know you are not a patient?" And the first time you hear it, it just sounds like madness. But the more you think about it, the more that question starts to feel wrong, like it's pointing at something deeper. What if the chaos at Mount Massive wasn't an accident at all? What if the Walrider outbreak was staged? And what if Miles Upshur was never just a journalist who showed up at the wrong time? What if he was the final test subject? Officially, the story is simple. Wayland Park leaks Murkoff's crimes. Miles drives up to the asylum. Everything has already gone to hell. But there are too many things that line up too perfectly. Murkoff is already evacuating when Miles arrives. Security systems are still conveniently functional. Key experiment areas remain accessible. And most importantly, the Walrider doesn't immediately kill him. It watches him. It tests him. It waits. That doesn't feel like random catastrophe. That feels like controlled collapse. Wayland Park is supposed to be the whistleblower who outsmarted Murkoff. But Murkoff monitors everything. Employees, biometrics, communications, behavioural patterns. Are we really supposed to believe they somehow missed a massive data leak from inside their most secret facility? Or is it more likely they saw it and let it happen? Because to properly test the morphogenic engine on a truly stable human mind, they needed an outsider. Someone who wasn't already institutionalized. Someone without a history of psychosis. Someone unbroken. Someone whose fear responses would be genuine and uncontrollable. A journalist is perfect for that. All previous morphogenic trials were done on inmates. Criminally insane, traumatically fractured, mentally unstable. But that data is dirty. You can't tell what's caused by the machine and what's coming from a broken mind. Miles represents something Murkoff never had before, a clean psychological baseline. And suddenly that variance question hits differently. How do you know you are not a patient? Because under this theory, Miles never walked into a crime scene. He walked into his test chamber. Look at how the Walrider behaves around him. It doesn't just slaughter him on sight like it does most others. It appears at key points. It watches. It retreats. It corners. It escalates gradually. And in the end, it doesn't destroy him. It merges with him. That's not how a weapon behaves. That's how a compatibility test behaves. If the outbreak were truly uncontrollable, Miles should have been just another body in the hallway. Instead, he becomes the only successful, stable host.